Hey everybody, this is Mike, your dietitian at the Weight Loss Institute. So after you've had your weight loss surgery, whether it be a gastric sleeve, lap band, or a gastric bypass, your number one priority is how to get enough nutrition, basically on about 1,000 calories, or that fit into approximately a half a cup of food. So here in front of you, what I have is a full day of food that you would be eating. And the angle I took with this type of day is there is no cooking required. So if you have a busy day, you can still get enough nutrition, meet your calorie goals, and still feel satisfied. So let's take a tour around my cutting board here. We'll start with breakfast. Breakfast is always a good time to start with the protein shake. It's quick, easy protein. I threw in a little bit of blueberries. There should be enough room for both the shake here and then the blueberries, which is about a half a cup. That should suffice for your breakfast, and it starts your day off with a little bit of fruit. If you wanted to make a smoothie, of course, use a different protein powder, you can very well do that. So hopefully that holds you until lunchtime, where we go over here to our cottage cheese and Triscuit combination. 4 Triscuits, yes, you do count them. You want to make sure you're accounting for all of your calories. And your cottage cheese. Now, as you could see here, this is just plain. However, if you did want to add a little bit more fruit to that, that would be perfectly fine. This is 1/2 cup cottage cheese for you right there. And again, that's your lunch. That's all you really need. Now, as far as bridging the gap between lunch and dinner time, we're looking for something to snack on. Now, although there are many options, I chose a mixture of grass-fed beef jerky, which you can get at Trader Joe's. And I do cut this up. This came in a stick, but what you always want to do is try to cut food up as much as you can. That way you're going to eat it small bites. And we're going to mix these with some cashews. Now, cashews, of course, are high in calories. They're loaded with healthy fats, so you do want to be careful with how many of them you eat. So we're combining these two technically, and what we want to do is we want to make sure not only that we're eating low calorie, but we're also staying under a half a cup of food per serving. So I put all of that into our half a cup, and as you can see, it fits pretty good there. So now we're on to dinner time. Now, dinner time, a no-cook dinner can still be something simple like diced ham, and this is some cut up yellow bell pepper. You always want to try to fit in some vegetables. I understand it can be hard because you don't have a lot of room for both the protein and the vegetable. But this right here is about a half a cup. If we grab all that and place it in there. This is what you want to always be doing. Even if you had surgery a year ago, you still want to just check yourself and make sure that you're at about a half a cup portion, and that's pretty much right there. All right, so now you have a full day's worth of food. If you have a little bit of a sweet tooth, or maybe you crave something salty, you're still under calories, so you can have a little treat. Now here I chose one of my personal favorites, dark chocolate covered espresso beans. 5 are actually going to be about what you're going to want to eat. Now when you have something rich like dark chocolate, you savor each one and you enjoy each one, so that 5 is enough for you. All right, so if we pull back and look at the full day's worth of food, the total calories right in front of you right here are 900. Your total grams of protein are about 80, and your total grams of carbs are about 50 grams. This is the type of eating that will result in weight loss for you. And you are eating 4 times a day, so you're not going very long without food as well. Not only that, but don't forget the other benefit of weight loss surgery, and that's how cheap it is to eat like this. This is about $5 worth of food. All right, so that's a full day's worth of eating. You can say on a budget and a variety of foods.